Chris Godinez, licensed professional counselor, also the host of We Need to Talk on every Sunday at noon, and then I post these things up to Facebook and social media and stuff like that. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. The views and opinions stated herein are mine and mine alone. They do not represent the ACA, the APA, or any other therapist for that matter. Boom shakalaka done. I'd like to thank my sponsor, BetterHelp. 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 BetterHelp.com/Chris Godinez. They're an online therapy company. They are affordable. They are international. They are licensed professional, master's level or PhD level therapists waiting to help you. So thank you. BetterHelp.com/Chris Godinez. Okay. All right. Today's question. And this is a big one. If I can't have you, nobody else can. What is up with that? Okay. Well, narcissists are, dark triads, are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's the best way I can put it. They are crazy. So a dark triad is a narcissist, a psychopath, and a control freak, Machiavellian. So basically, they are the worst qualities of all of those, okay? And they have this very much sense of entitlement, and they need to have everything. So if it's the weirdest thing. So if somebody has something that they don't have, they get angry and they get very jealous and they want to own it. They want to have it, and so, but nobody else can have it. So what they do with their target of abuse is they literally have said to their targets of abuse, if I can't have you, nobody else can. And so that's a huge threat, because what that's implying is that they are going to off you. So be very careful. If any of your romantic partners say something like that, they're not kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. They're not kidding. Okay. If I can't have you, nobody else can. So in other words, they want to have you, but not in a good way. So here's the thing. Narcissists don't know how to have relationships because they don't have the emotions that you and I have. They have emotions, but they're not the same that you and I have. And so they don't want you to go on and be with somebody else and be happy, because then it proves them wrong, right? So that's their whole crazy thinking with, if I can't have you, no one else can. So they'll either stalk, harass, kill in some cases, because that's their thinking. Or if you stay in the relationship, they will try to ruin you physically, mentally, emotionally, ecumenically, you name it, so that nobody else would quote unquote want you. So they will destroy your self-esteem. They'll destroy your sense of happiness, your joy, your love, your laughter, your who you are. They will take it away from you. And that's when they do the whole nobody else wants you. Nobody else would put up with you. Nobody else. How horrible. What kind of an arrogant little would say something like that? Well, a dark triad, a narcissistic, psychopathic, control freak, dark triad. So if somebody is saying or doing that, that is your clue to run. Do not walk to the nearest exit. So the scary thing that I see over and over again is that I will have clients that will say, they just said, if I can't have you, nobody else can. And I'll be like, you need to get a restraining order. You need to get as far away from them as possible. You need to, because it's ding, 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 red alert, shields up. Oh my God, warning bells going off. And they'll be like, oh, they would never do that. Oh my God. Guys, I have been working in this field since 2006, 2005, 2006. I have seen them do it. We've talked about this with the dog. Remember the dog that I posted the other week where the ex took the dog and just, I'm just going to send the dog away and you're not going to be able to find it. They will do things like that. When they say, if I can't have you, no one else can, dear God, they are basically telling you, I am going to kill you. Either straight out, I am going to kill you, or they are going to kill you emotionally. They're going to kill you physically. They're going to kill you, they're going to take away your health. They're going to take away your love. You're going to take away your happiness, your sense of humor, your whatever. That's what they mean by that. And the thing that I cannot stress enough, listen to me now, believe me later. Narcissists always tell you exactly what they're gonna do. Always. The overt ones especially, because they're so arrogant, they think that they can get away with it. And they won't do it like, I am going to kill you. They will say things like, if I can't have you, no one else can, which is essentially saying, I will make sure that no one else wants you, or I will make sure that I kill you. That's what that saying means. So it's really important to not poo-poo what a dark triad says. If they say anything, well, nobody else will want you, nobody else will love you, I'm going to isolate you, or I don't like your friends, blah, 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 blah. You got to listen to that and believe it, guys, because they're telling you what they're going to do. The I don't like your friends, that means they're going to isolate you. That really does. So I don't like your family, I don't like your friends, I don't like, and for no reason. It's like they can't tell you why, they just don't like them. Or they don't like them because the family and friends don't like them, and they don't like the fact that the family and friends see them for the dark triad that they are, and they don't want to be found out, so they want to isolate you from them so that you're not listening to the friends and family going, what are you doing? Oh my God. So the whole, if I can't have you, no one else can. And then still keeping you around, but making sure that you're not happy, and making sure that you're not healthy, and making sure that you're not doing what you want to be doing. I mean, that's an emotional death. It really is. So you really need to take a look at that. Narcissists tell you exactly what they're going to do. They do. And you cannot take it lightly, and you cannot dismiss it, and you cannot make excuses for it, because denial, listen to me now, believe me later, denial is deadly. If we make excuses for them, oh, he or she didn't mean that. Oh, he or she, no, they're just, they just love me so much. Okay, sorry. Real love is not about control. It's not. Real love is respect. Respect and love are pretty much one and the same thing. If you don't love the person, you don't respect them. If you don't respect them, you don't love them. Okay? Narcissists don't love anybody because they don't respect anybody. Okay? Their ego is in charge. There is nothing up here. It's ego. It is 100% ego. So when they say things like, if I can't have you, nobody else can, that's a threat. That's a threat. People who really truly are in love with you, okay, I'm going to hold our relationship like this, not like this. If this was sand in my hand, I could hold the sand in my hand, unless the wind came up and blew it away. I could just hold that sand pretty much forever. But if I start squeezing the sand, it's going to start slipping through your fingers. And that's what narcissists inevitably do, abusers, because they don't understand. It's like, look, love is not, you got to treat people with respect. They're not going to stick around if you're not treating them well. Hopefully, people have the right to leave. But narcissists don't see it that way. They see it as a disloyalty. They see it as a personal affront. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you leave me? How dare you? I'll get you. I'll get you, my pretty. That's what they do. Because it's all about revenge for them. So if somebody actually leaves them, they are incensed. How dare you leave me? I'm the one that's supposed to leave you, not you leave me. It's an ego, again, an ego thing. Whereas with a normal person, it's like the relationship, okay, here it is. Doesn't work out. Okay, good luck. God bless. I let you go with love. There you go. Bye-bye. Whew, see the difference? There's none of this, if I can't have you, nobody else can. That's a threat. That is an absolute threat. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Okay. So, yeah, it's a jealousy thing. It's a threat. They're jealous because you have something that they don't. And they think that they're going to get it through osmosis. Like if they have you, that somehow they're going to find that happiness that you have. Or if they steal your happiness or take it away from you, that somehow they're going to have it and you won't. And really what all that will happen is you'll be miserable and they'll still be miserable. And then they get angry because you didn't fix them, or taking your joy didn't fix them. Not that you didn't fix them, but taking your joy didn't fix them. And they're still angry and bitter and all of this. And then they start punishing. They want us dead, guys. They want their target of abuse dead. Emotionally, physically, mentally, ecumenically, whatever. They want us dead. So that's with that statement, if I can't have you, nobody else can, that's a threat. And you need to take it seriously and you need to get the hell out. So there it is. All right, my loves. Next week on Sunday, I'm going to be talking about what is normal in healing. So normalizing healing. So there's stuff that's going to happen while we're healing and everybody goes, oh my God, what's going on? Well, that's normal. Yeah. So we're going to talk about all the funky dunky things that happen while we're healing and to kind of normalize that because that's part of the healing process. So anyway, we will be talking about all of that. All right, my loves, you guys have a great week. Drink plenty of water, take good care of yourselves, get some sunshine, go out for walking and all that sort of fun stuff. And I will talk to you on Wednesday. All right, talk to you later. Bye.